Good morning, good morning. We have a long recap today. I'm going to go over a few stocks. The first one I'm just going to over. Yesterday, someone asked me, why did you short the QTTB on December 1st? While everybody was trying to go long, he admitted that he lost money on it. And I just want to explain. It's very important to explain this. I thought I'd answer over a video so everybody can benefit out of it. So let's go QTTB. Look at this QTTB. Okay, let's see the stock first of all. The stock is trending down, right? Look at the wicks. It does not hold its gains. The top wicks here, here, here. Also, look at this huge drop and then this huge drop, and it's just consolidating. And the other thing, that's the first reason. The second reason is it's a healthcare sector. Guys, in the healthcare sector, there's a lot of bag holders. A lot of people just wait for the stock for it to just gap up a little bit so they can dump their shares. So that's what I expected. So on December the 1st, right here, on this day, okay, I had my levels drawn. So this is the first level. This is the second level right here. That's probably intraday. Now we'll see. And then we have on top right here. So this, I had this level drawn down. It was actually a close of that day, right at this candle and the open of that day. So let's go to the 3-minute chart. Okay, let's go back to December 3rd. Okay, so it opens, and the first thing it gets rejected. No, that's why I had this line here, 512. It was the high of this day. So I always the high initial morning high. I always mark it, and I always draw it because it's a significant key level for day trading. For my style of day trading. So it went back. It held the VWAP and it pushed right through. Look, guys, where it rejected. It rejected at this level where I had it drawn down. I knew it's gonna. Just at the beginning, everybody's hyped up, everybody's getting in there, and all the longs are getting trapped. So I decided to go short right here. I shorted the stock right here, okay, and I knew at this red candle here, okay. I shorted. I believe it was 590 around this area. Anyway, and my stop loss wasn't top. It was like 640. Okay, 50 cents. The first take profit was at this level. So I took profit right here at this candle here. It bounced back and I kept my stop loss the same. It bounced back. Now, you guys, I don't know what's going to happen. I just reacted to the market. I actually analyzed. I made sure why am I doing this? It bounced back and then it dropped down. I took some profit right here at this break. Okay? And then it bounced back and then all the way down. I took the bulk of my position. I took it like right actually at this level, at the bottom of this level, right here. Okay? That's the bulk of my position. And then I took more profits right here at this level. I had it drawn down, and at $4, I took more profits. Okay? And then I let it go. I thought it's going to give me an extension all the way down. It did not. It consolidated before the ring bell. Before the end of the day, I took my final take profit right here. Okay? And it was a good, solid day. That was a good short. That's for QTTB. That was on December 1st. I hope that answers the question. Why did I go short? I did not go long. Low cap stocks, if the short is available, I'll take it. I'm not heavy on longs, on low cap stocks. Okay. For today, December 3rd, yesterday I did not. December 2nd, I did not trade, and today I had a long day today. Let's start with okay. So AHMA. AHMA, let's go to the daily. It does not have so much data on there. Okay. On December 1st, it actually did gap up, but I had no levels to go off of. On the 3-minute, today it was gapping up above this level, above the high of the previous day. Okay. So it's pretty much holding its ground. I thought, okay, let's see what's gonna happen. I'm just gonna draw my levels like this. Okay, those are the two obvious levels on the daily. Let's see if we have anything on the 15-minute. On the 15-minute, it's gapping up. There's only on December 1st, I had those levels. I had this level, and that's basically it. It was a rejection here. Resistance, 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 resistance. Basically, that's what I got. So we'll go to the 3-minute. 3-minute, it goes up, and it forms initial morning high. Right here. It pulls back. I liked this candle. I liked the fact that it pulled all the way down and then it took it all the way back up. The bulls were trying to really push it up. Okay? So what I did, I actually got long right here. And I knew before I got long, actually, right here, it was 1531, right here, 1531. And I knew I wasn't gonna overstay my welcome. I don't know how this stock behaves. I'm not gonna stay over my welcome. If I get a single, I'm taking it. It looked that it was really pushing to the up. Okay, so especially when I saw the level 2. So I got long right here. My first take profit was right here. So I took profits right here before at this initial morning high. And it was like what, at 1630. Okay, so 1630. My stop loss was below this candle at 1430. So I took 20% off here. And then you see this level? We had this level on, right? It's already drawn. So I had an order 50% of my position right here. And that was like at 1730 or 1730, yeah. Or 1729 or something like that. Right before it. So I got my bulk of my position right here. And then it pulled back very hard. I knew I wasn't gonna get a continuation here. Okay. Then I stopped out. That was like 20% and 50%. That was like 70%. So I actually got flat right here. It shaked me out. Okay. I said that's my support. I pulled up my always when I take my second take profit. I always push up my stop loss to break even. And I actually did, and it shook me out, and that's it. It was a small single. I'm okay with that. So let's go to SMX. That was one of the hardest trades that I had. SMX was the hardest trade that I had. I'll explain why. So it was gapping up today, and what happened is I drew my lines, my support. Look, this is support, resistance, okay? And I said, okay, let's see what's gonna happen. Another line here at 87. It's a clean chart. You can see your levels. Nothing complicated here. So I like it when it's really clean chart. All right. So here's what I did. I went to the 3-minute chart. Sorry, the 15-minute chart, and I said, okay, let's see what we got. It's the same level here. Let's go to 3-minute chart. It starts off, it pulls all the way up. It gets rejected at this level. It holds the trade line. It holds the trade line. I liked it, but one of the big mistakes here, I went in full position. Okay, I went in full position at $62, right at this candle. I liked this candle here, this hammer. I like the tail. I like the way it was holding the 9 EMA. So I went at 62 here. And one of the big mistakes that I did, look guys, you see this $60 and 1 cent, $61.73. That's the spread. It has such a high spread. The spread didn't get lower than 80 cents. $1.50. That's why I shouldn't have gone in full position. That was one of my mistakes. Yet I got in here. Okay, you see this level? So I got my first take profit right away. I was quick at taking profits, so I took my first profit right here. Okay, that was like 65 something, 65.30 or something like that. 65.50 actually. me see the stamp. 65.50. Okay. And then I took my second take profit right here. And that was 68.50. Okay. 68.50 right here. I said, is it going to push back up? Okay. I put a small order at 69.50. It was a very small order because I said, I took the bulk right here. I took 20%, 50%, and then I took just 5% right here at this candle here because the spread was really high and I didn't know when it would dump back at me and it would halt. I don't know. So I said, let me load off. But I expected it. You see the daily? I expected it. It had room. If it passed this $66, it had room to go all the way to $87. And the spread was always over $1. So I really expected it to go that. But it did not. So I got stopped out right here at 64. Well, it was above, it was like 63 something right here at this candle right here. So I got stopped out at this candle, at this tail. I kept my stop loss below the VWAP and I got stopped out at 63.50 and that's it. It was a good trade. I made good money on this one because I got in at 62. My first take profit was at 65, 66, 68. Sorry, and then 69. So it was a good one, but it was one of the hardest trades that I could manage because of the spread. It really kept me on my tippy toe. I could not take my eyes off of it while I was in another trade, which I'm going to go over right now, which is Tesla. Let me just remove the drawings here. Let's talk about Tesla. Now, let me just go over something here. So there was news about the robotics, which let me just pull it up here. So that news here was so the U.S. government, Donald Trump, the president, wanted to put more money into the robotics, okay, and they want to really push this sector. Who's the beneficial of this? Major companies, for example, iRobot. So I had iRobot here. It's a low-capped company. And I had SERV, which is Serve Robotics, a low-capped company, as well as we had RR. Okay, so low-capped companies. Now, I kept an eye on them, but look at the opening of this stock. Look at this. Look at this red candle here. Look at this red candle. It's not doing well. Now, I had Tesla, because Tesla can be affected. That's the only big cap company that can be affected. Alrighty. So I had Tesla. I also had IRBT because it was acting good, but I had to choose one of them. I would choose Tesla. So let me tell you about Tesla. Actually, Tesla, I did a swing trade on it, and I'm still holding. Let me go over quickly with the swing trade on Tesla. Okay, I got long Tesla right here at $412. I took some profits right here. Actually, see this? You see this, guys? This area where you had support, resistance. So I took some right here, before at this candle, and it's around like 423. 424 actually. Today I took some of my swing trades profit at this level as well. Look at this significant level. Support, resistance. So I took today at 430 something. 437, 436 or something like that. Anyway. And I'm still holding some. My last take profit's going to be at right before 450. Why? Because it's a support. Now, I think with this news, it might give us a bigger rally. I'm not sure. Let's see for the next day. I already took my profits here, but let's get back to the daily chart, to the intraday chart, because I day traded it today. So here's Tesla. It starts above this. It makes an initial morning high right here. Alrighty. It pulls back. It holds that 9 EMA. I saw that. I saw the high pressure at level 2 and buying pressure here. So I got long right here. Okay. It was 435 right here. For 435.10. So I took my first take profit at the same candle. So I took my first right here. Okay, at 437. And it consolidated here. It consolidated. I think I took, let me see. Yes, I took some profits right here too. Okay, so I took like around 15% here, 20% here, sorry, and 15% here. I expected it to go to give us a good push, okay, to the second level. The bulk of my position, I took it off at this candle. I got so mad I didn't get filled at this candle, but I got filled at this candle, which is good. I thought it's going to give us a rejection, but it did not. Okay, I got filled right here, and then on this extension, right here, I took my final piece. It was at 442. It was actually 443 something too. I remember 443.09. Anyway, so that was the Tesla trade, and it was a good trade. I liked it, and I was really good at analyzing this. I honestly thought it would actually give us even a more extension to the up. I don't know why it didn't, like, it pulled back, but it might still give us for the swing. For the swing, we might still do good on the swing. I'm still holding for the last position right below 450. Will it get up there? I don't know. If it doesn't, I'll stop out breaking even or something. Already got profits here, so we're good, and that's it. Basically, I wanted to recap this. If you want more recaps, just let me know in the comment section below. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll do more. The more you subscribe, guys, the more you interact with me, the more you encourage me to do more. If you have any questions, just ask. I will read your comments and I will reply.